The content used in this video is intended for educational and informational purposes only. All rights to the images, music, clips, and other materials used belong to their respective owners. I do not claim ownership over any third-party content used in this video. Let's get to the video, dog.
Meanwhile, a convicted Indianapolis drug kingpin will spend his life in prison after being found guilty of running a multi-state drug ring.
Fox 59's Jesse Wells explains why officials say this is only a small part of the ongoing effort to combat deadly drug overdoses in central Indiana.
The life sentence handed down here in federal court came after the suspect was convicted of operating a continuing criminal enterprise along with 20 other people. Federal investigators hope the case serves an important message for both drug dealers and drug users alike.
From Broad Ripple to Brownsburg, in July 2022, federal investigators dismantled a major drug trafficking ring that spanned numerous business addresses and homes around the metro. The red dots on this map represent the locations where prosecutors say the group shipped or distributed drugs, including fentanyl, cocaine, and meth.
The message is like, look, if you're dealing drugs, your days are numbered.
Although 21 people are named in the indictment, prosecutors claim Keith Jones was the ringleader and used this home on Centennial as the primary stash house to store drugs being shipped in from California. Here in federal court on Tuesday, Jones was given a life sentence. His partner, Kevin Backstrom, was sentenced to 30 years in prison after being convicted of providing the drugs.
When you're a drug dealer and you have disregard for your fellow citizens because you just want to make money in a legal way, you do have to be held accountable, and I think that's actually what happened here.
Still, DEA Assistant Special Agent in Charge Mike Gannon knows the larger drug fight won't end with this case. In recent years, hundreds of people have died from fentanyl overdoses in Indianapolis, with thousands more statewide.
There's never been a worse time in our country to use drugs than right now.
Because just a tiny amount of fentanyl can prove fatal, the DEA's One Pill Can Kill campaign is aimed at education and prevention, because prosecutors can't simply arrest their way out of the crisis.
I'm the first to say this. We need all the members of our community to come together. We need parents to talk about the dangers of drugs with their loved ones.
Finally, prosecutors claim Jones enlisted the help of his then 12-year-old daughter with the drug distribution, although she was not named in the indictment. Jesse Wells, Fox 59 News.
Jesse, thank you. Metro Police arrested a man and
an Abilene man is sentenced to spend the rest of his life in federal prison after earlier being found guilty in connection with a near-fatal overdose of heroin. 37-year-old Michael Dion Thompson of Abilene was found guilty last May of distribution of heroin, but his punishment was announced today in Abilene federal courtroom. In an interview with KTAB after his arrest nearly a year ago, Thompson told us he didn't know the victim who OD'd.
I don't know none of them people. At the end of the day, if I did know the people, I'll take responsibility for me doing whatever they said I was accused of. But I don't know them people, so I can't take responsibility for something that I don't know nothing about, man. Yeah.
Thompson also has been linked to 3 heroin overdose deaths. An investigation is pending on his involvement in those deaths.
A local man heads to federal prison for up to 25 years for selling the fentanyl that led to a woman's overdose. The woman survived after getting treatment with naloxone. This happened in November of 2014. Antoine Dudley's case was the first in northern Kentucky in which a defendant was prosecuted for distributing drugs to someone who overdosed but survived. Evidence showed the victim would have died if not for the action of paramedics. Dudley regularly sold both heroin and fentanyl to customers throughout the area.
A man convicted of providing the fentanyl that led to a deadly overdose in Grand Rapids is sentenced to life in prison. 28-year-old Javante White was sentenced on Monday in federal court. Although White did not give the fatal dose, prosecutors say he was the source of the drug. And that set into motion the chain of events that led to the death of Elaine Christensen in July of 2018. She was the daughter of retired Grand Rapids Judge Michael Christensen. U.S. Attorney Andrew Burge says fentanyl continues to be a problem in the community.
You have a ready supply, unfortunately, of individuals who are ready and willing to take advantage of our addicted population. And you've seen my office, and I think you've seen local prosecutors' offices bring a lot more of these drug trafficking resulting in death prosecutions. So that will continue to be a focus of ours, just because just how dangerous fentanyl and heroin in particular are.
The attorney for White says the life sentence is illegal and unreasonable. And the NAACP of Grand Rapids also contends the life sentence is unjust.
And now to new developments. We're following on the Crime Watch tonight. The man who sold a UL student the fentanyl that killed her will spend the rest of his life behind bars. 20-year-old Jonterez Jaja Broussard died in October 2021 after buying what she thought was cocaine while out in downtown Lafayette from Damian Bernard. The drugs turned out to be heroin mixed with fentanyl. Bernard was convicted of murder in the case, and a judge late today sentenced him to life without parole. Broussard's death prompted a change to state law that makes it easier for victims and their families to file civil lawsuits against fentanyl distributors.
Hey yo, baby D, get your little ass over here on the mic, man. Show these other little niggas they can't fuck with the dangerous crew, man. Spit that shit.
Shit on gold chain, gold glasses, prime time like Dion.
Hey, can't do the Quan, do the Dion. You hear me?
He don't speak on me, I don't compete with a peon. Fly in a bundle like my name was Dion.
It's somebody I'm finna talk to right now. It's somebody that's somebody I'm finna talk to. You tired of looking over your shoulder? You've heard stories about what can eventually happen to you if you keep on selling drugs. You've seen numerous people go down for this crap. You've been throwing rocks at the prison cell for so long, and you just wondering why you ain't got caught. Or maybe you have got caught before. Maybe you have. But you ain't never sat down and did no 20, 30-year bid yet, no 10-year bid yet. And you just trying to figure out, what else can I do? I didn't finish college. What else can I do? I can't go and do this, I can't go and do that. You making a whole bunch of excuses for yourself about what you can't do and how you just trapped in this lifestyle. Well, there's always hope, my friend. Now, there's two types of drug dealers. You got the drug dealers that's selling out the ounce. You know what I'm saying? You trying to make you $500 to $1,000 every week. You know what I'm saying? At the end of every week, you just hoping you clear $500 to $1,000. You staying at your mama's house, right? For people like y'all, they got that little petty type of stuff going on. 3 words for you. Get a job. A job can pay you $750, $500 to $1,000. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what type of work you're going to. You might have to do some overtime, but you're doing overtime now because your phone don't never stop jumping. Anytime somebody call you and say they want a little 3.5 or a half a zip, you know what I'm saying, or something like that, you got to answer the phone anyway. So you a 24-hour service right now anyway. The only difference is you're going to be on somebody's clock for 8 to 12 hours and then you done for the rest of the day. But at the end of the week, you're going to make you about $750 to $1,000 if you put in overtime. You're doing 24 hours right now anyway. You might well go get you a job and make that little $1,000 that you're doing that. And you ain't got to look over your shoulder. That's simple math. You feel me? And the warehouse job, you ain't got to have no diploma for that. You can go get that job easily. You feel me? As long as you competent enough to fill out an application and be able to read and do a little bit of math, and you really ain't got to do no math. Besides counting how many damn things you grab off the forklift and what door to put them in, you know what I'm saying? Or where to place it in the warehouse. Let me count 12 cases. 1, 2, 3, 12. Okay, let me go on to the next section. They gave me a sheet of paper. I got to put 12 from this section, 5 over here, 7 over here, and you done with your job. You feel me? You do that for 12 hours, but at the end of the day, you done made you $100, $200. That's for you. You know what I'm saying? For all my people that's small time hustlers out here that just don't want to get a job because you never seen nobody get a job before. Maybe your mama wasn't a worker. Maybe your mama was a welfare recipient. Your dad wasn't around, so you felt like, shit, I'm just going to stay in the neighborhood and make my money. That's for you. But for all my big time hustlers, like you playing with a few pounds, maybe you had kilos, I don't know. If you got 50,000 right now, I'll walk away. That might be lowballing to you, but I'm just saying, for you to be able to get out and walk away without having to go and do a 20, 10, 30-year bid, if you got 50 put up right now, invest right now and get out the game, G. Because I'm telling you, what's going to happen is, because all that shit is about to crumble, right? Because the economy is failing. So they finna start cracking down on all this because it's the turning of the guards right now. Like, God is about to restore all righteousness back. You know, we finna be redeemed for everything. Lamentations 4:22 if you're a biblical person. If you're a dope boy that read the Bible. If you're not, go read Lamentations 4:22, bro. Your time in exile is over and you finna stop paying for your iniquities that they did to you. Right? If you a person with 50,000 right now, take that 50,000 and go and find you a little car wash somewhere. Like these little broke down car washes that's in your neighborhood and shit. Go see how you can go and buy that car wash. Now, like where I just left from in my little town where I live down here, they got a car wash that just crumbled. Like people stop shopping there, they done put up some yellow tape to keep people from going in there because it ain't no good. They probably don't want no more than 10, maybe 10,000 for that thing. 15 if they trying to highball you just because they want to be stiff. Take that 10, 15,000, go invest another 5 or 10. Now you're at 25,000. Go invest another 5 or 10, get you some new guns, put you some soap in those mugs to where you ain't gotta hold a button for 30 seconds after you drop your little $1.50 in there for the soap to start coming out. Go and get you some shit that's gonna be efficient. Put you a little vending machine outside that mug where you can go get your black ice, you can get your Armor All wipes, you can get your little squeegees, you can get you some air freshener trees in there, you can get you some leather wipes. Man, spend you about 25,000 and don't look back. Don't go re-up no more. Keep that 25 that you saved off of that 50 and put that as cushion. Just in case that take off, you'll still have a little cushion, but you ain't gotta sit back and re-up again because that last re-up could be your last run, bro. They could have been watching you for the last 2-3 years and they just been waiting on you to do this last re-up right here, and that could be it. Now I'm gonna tell you how this is gonna benefit you if you're a dope dealer. When you're a drug dealer and they finally come down on you with all the evidence that they got, and they really got substantial evidence, if you really moving big shit like that, all that money that you done saved up, you're gonna have to spend most of that money out buying a lawyer just to try to knock that time down from 50, 60 years from all the shit they've been watching you do. You're gonna spend all that fucking profit money that you done made trying to buy a lawyer that got enough influence in your county or your state to try to talk to some people on your behalf. Bribery. You feel me? That's why you get a good lawyer, because a good lawyer has relationships with all these people. That's why they charge you so much, man. If you want to use my resources and the people that I know, you're going to have to pay me for it. That's where the retainer fee comes in at. You feel me? I need to know that your money is guaranteed. So I'm going to charge you 20 off the rip, 10 off the rip, just to even have a conversation with me, because I'm so widely known among the legal community that you're going to have to give me 10 just for even my time, bro. Because when I go to these people, they know when I come, I ain't coming with no maybe type shit. Because when I put my word in for you, I'm protecting my reputation for all the shit that we've done business with before on the golf course or on a phone call. So if you playing with that money, you're gonna have to spend it all back just based off how much evidence they have on you, because you might be troubling so hard that you might be looking at 60 years. It take money to cause years like that, to fight years like that, bro. So if you sitting on 500,000 right now, bro, you probably gonna spend most of that shit just fighting the case. And don't let them drag it out. I mean, you gotta, man, the lawyer will milk you, bro. He might be in coordination with these people, in transmission with these people, man. And they just gonna, hey, well, we gonna stall his ass out. You know what I'm saying? I don't know the nigga, but he done gave me some money. Let's just milk him. Let's just keep on going back to him saying, well, they say you gotta do this, they say you gotta do that. And every time he want my assistance with these things that y'all come back with him for, that's gonna be another five every 2 weeks. Oh, it's gonna be another 5, bro. Or it's gonna be, they said they got this now. I could do it now. If it's 5 or 10 that you got to play with, you might well go and give it to me, because they saying this now. You gonna milk yourself dry. And all that money that you done made throughout your little career of selling drugs, you gonna end up spending all that money back. So that's why I'm telling you, if you got at least 50 put up right now, turn around and get out. Go invest it in something. I'm telling you, go buy that little property, that little car wash, and put 10, 15,000 down on it. Turn around and spend you another 5 or 10 making that thing the most popular thing, because people don't want to wash their car no more. Everybody want a clean ride, but don't nobody want to get out there and, you know what I'm saying, bucket and water and soap that thing down. So that's the most profitous thing that I see down here in the South where I live at. Everybody want to ride. Don't nobody want no dirty car, especially if you got new cars and Mercedes and Corvettes and Escalades and all this old type of stuff. Don't nobody want to wash no car. That's a quick little scheme for you, man, to get out the drug game right now. And if you don't want to do a car wash, take that same old mentality and invest in anything that you can not spend all of your profit money right now, but get out some kind of way. Because you never know when that day coming, bro. You think Pee Wee Longway and them knew? Man, these folks watching us, bro. I need to goddamn go. No, they thought everything was business as regular, bro. I'm telling you right now. Now, if you get caught after this video, then hey, ain't nothing I can tell you, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you see this video, but if you see this video, man, you got a little money to play with, man. I tell you, go on and invest a quarter of that money, maybe half of that money, because you're going to spend it all when the legal troubles come down on you. All right? Now, that's for you big-time dope dealers. You feel me? Clean your life up right now, bro, before you have to go do 50 years, bro. And all that shit ain't going to mean nothing. You're going to try to throw everything in. Look at Diddy. They ain't even want Diddy money. Oh, man, I give you my jet. I give you my house. Nah, we don't want none of that. You don't want to be in that boat. Because then you know you're going to the slammer. You feel me? But if you got a chance to get out, don't be like Yo Gotti song, your last run. You feel me? He's, oh, I'm going to do it one more time. And I'm going to get out now. Get out now. You ain't no dummy. If you done survived this long, you ain't no dummy. So, you know, use your brain, bro. God ain't bless you with all this to be no dummy, man. So get out now. And for all y'all small-time trappers, you're trying to make $1,000 a week, go get a job, G. It ain't worth it. Because you trying to climb the totem pole when the ship is going down, and you steady trying to climb to the tip of the ship while it's going down, you ain't gonna do nothing but jam yourself up. Go get a job. Go pay for your GED. Whatever you gotta do, $50, $100, $150, go get you a GED so you can have some paperwork when you go fill out the application. And just put your time in, bro. Ain't no way around doing what a man is supposed to do. A man is supposed to work. The Bible tell you, what a man don't work, a man don't eat, bro. And the Bible say, pay a man for the work he does. Now, whether God sees that work that you doing by selling out them 2 little zips or them 3 little zips as work, that's up between you and God. But if he don't see that that's work, then, hey, you up the creek with no paddle. But, you know, I'm just trying to you know, give you a little, some type of out, bro. Cause I mean, all that's gonna sink in a minute, bro. You don't wanna be caught up in the tornado when this shit going down. You don't wanna be caught up in the toilet when somebody flush that mug and you go down with it. So if you got some money, get out now, bro. Big time dope dealers, go find you a little something, a little car wash, something that's gonna be residual, something that people use every day. It gotta be a product that people use every day. And for you small timers, go get a job, bro. All right, peace. That's all I got for you, bro. 100.